This is the long overdue follow-up ab exercise to Ab Ripper X. I do this after 4 weeks of Ab Ripper X. I try to do it every other day. Only thing you need is yourself, a mat, and if you have tile or hard floors, then you need 2 towels. If you have carpet, you need 2 paper plates. I'll show you later why you need them. Just go get them. Here we go. First exercise is an exercise called dead bug. Now, this is a mixture. This whole thing is a mixture of core and ab exercises. For dead bug, you're going to put your legs up like so, your arms up like this, and it's imperative that you keep your low back touching the floor the whole time. What you do is you go down, opposite hand, opposite foot, and switch sides. We're going to do a total of 26, 13 per side. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep the low back touching the floor. To do that, you have to keep your core engaged very tightly. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, control, 17, 18, 19, extend the leg and the arm all the way, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Next exercise is the good old-fashioned side plank. What we're going to do here, if you haven't planked before, stack your feet. Your elbow goes under your shoulder. It's important to squeeze your legs, your glutes, your abs, everything, your whole core while we do this. Need my timer because we are going to go for 1 minute and 30 seconds on each side, and then we're going to go 1 minute and 30 seconds in the middle. Ready, set, go. You can put this top hand on your hip over here, and then just focus on your posture, keeping your body straight and your core as tight as you can. Remember to breathe. Focus. Planking is going to build those deep, stabilizing inner core muscles. Hang in there. We're halfway. Keep your hip up. Your body in a straight line. Don't let your hip sag. If you need an easier version, you can bring your knee down to the floor. If you have to take a break, go ahead. There's no shame. But then get right back into it. 15 seconds. Time. Planking is no joke. It is incredibly challenging for your core muscles. Other side, minute 30. We're getting right to it. Ready, set, go. Hold that position. Focus on your posture. Keep your core tight, your glutes tight. Hang in there the whole way if you can. Take a break if you need to. Halfway. I'm going to focus on breathing. This is so tough. Hang in there. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Well done. We're going to go immediately into a middle plank, a standard plank. For this, only thing that's touching the floor is your elbows, your hands, and your toes. If you have to be on your knees, you can, to make it easier, but if you can come up onto your toes, definitely do that. You want to keep your back straight, your core engaged, engage your glutes and your legs. Ready, set, go. Minute 30. Focus on your posture. You don't want your hips to sag down or your butt to be up too much. Try to keep that neutral spine. Halfway. Minute 30 kind of feels like eternity when you're doing planks. You got this. Hang in there. We're at 1 minute. Full core is definitely engaged. 15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. If you hung in for the full minute 30, kudos to you. That is no joke. Next on the list, we're going to do an exercise called Windshield Wiper. At least that's what I call it. You're going to lie down on your back, and just like the dead bug, you're going to keep your low back touching the floor. You're going to kick your hands out to either side of you. Put your legs up, your feet up, and you're going to let your legs fall to either direction at about a 45-degree angle. Looks like this. Almost touching the floor, and then back up. You want to try to not let your chest twist with your legs. We're going to do 13 per side. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to keep the upper back touching the floor at all times. When you're in the middle, try to keep the low back touching the floor. That's 7 total. 8, 9, 10. We're doing 26. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
17, 18, 19, 20, good. Finish strong, you got it. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Whew. Abs are working hard. Next, we're gonna do a leg lift exercise. It's gonna work your hip flexors. So you're gonna sit with straight posture. The further you lean back, the easier this one is, but I'm gonna sit up fairly straight. And all we're gonna do seems simple, but gets pretty challenging, and it's imperative for keeping your core tight, as well as helping you to avoid low back injuries by keeping those hip flexors strong. All we're gonna do is raise up our foot with our legs straight and switch feet. Again, we're gonna do 13 per side. Here we go. Keep your leg as straight as you can and your posture as good as you can. Ready, set, go. 1, 2. You can give a little hold at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, lift up high, 18, 19, 20, almost there, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Next exercise is what I call horizontal scissors. For this one, again, you're gonna lie down on your back. Keep your low back touching the floor. Very important for these core exercises. It really causes you to engage the core muscles more and tilt that pelvis. You don't want to compensate with a anterior pelvic tilt. I think it's anterior. You want to bring the pelvis back a little bit, bring it to neutral so low back touches the floor. We're going to stabilize out here again, lift both legs up, and you're going to hold them up off the floor, open, and shut your legs. We're going to do that 25 times. 3, 2, 1, legs up, low back to the floor, open and shut, that's 1. Open and shut, that's 2. Open, shut, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Notice how hard it is to keep your low back touching the floor. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, almost there, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Burns so good. Next, we're gonna do an exercise with the towels. So again, if you have hard floors, you need 2 towels. If you have carpet, you need 2 paper plates. If you need to, pause and go get those. You're gonna put them right here, and you're going to put your feet on them with your hands out in front of you. You're gonna get down in a push-up position, and you're gonna bring your feet with legs straight, as close to your hands as you can. We're gonna do that 25 times. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. You can see it works. This is very challenging. Good for the core. We need our mat for the last exercise. This last one, I call it the banana hold. So again, you're gonna lie down, focus on that pelvic tilt, making sure your low back is on the floor. You're gonna put your arms straight out over your head, feet straight out, and you're just gonna raise your body up into the shape of a banana. We're gonna hold that for approximately 30 seconds. We're gonna do that twice, and then we're done. Ready, set, go. Five seconds. Time. So challenging. Take a little break, and we're gonna get right back into it and finish strong. Ready, set, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it burns so bad. That is it. We're gonna do a hip flexor stretch now. A little bit different than the stretch at the end of P90X, Ab Ripper X. This one I think gets you a lower psoas hip flexor stretch. And so there's two different versions. The easier version is you're gonna get into a lunging position, but with your knee on the floor. Again, focus on the pelvis, squeeze the low butt, or the butt, and get your posture in an upright position. You'll feel that deep stretch in here. To make it greater, you can lift your hand up, kind of lean this direction a little bit. What I like to do is get up on my foot, keep my leg as straight as I can, squeeze the glute, keep the pelvis neutral, and you'll feel that great deep stretch in the hip flexor. Just hold that for about 30 seconds. I haven't been counting. And then you'll go into the other side, do the same thing. Your front knee, your lunge knee goes over your toes. It's okay if the heel comes up off the floor. Again, squeeze the glute, neutral pelvis. Get that deep psoas stretch, hip flexor. Just hold that. Throw your arm up if you want to. You'll see what I mean when you put your arm up. And that concludes my P90X Ab Ripper X follow-up. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do, and I hope you broke a sweat like I clearly did. Until next time, you guys choose life. Many blessings.